Hi guys, my name's Daniela Rose. I thought I'd put together a video showing what my makeup routine is for castings. I try to keep it as natural as possible and yeah, it's pretty quick, so try keep up. I'll start off with my moisturizer, which is by Dermavigils. I love Dermavigils because everyone starts with the same base and then they add things according to your skin type into the mix. Next up, I have the Glow Time by Jane Iredale. I use BB number 7. This is a BB cream, so you don't need much of it at all. It is very pigmented, so just dot that on. Always make sure you go down into the jawline, up towards the ears. Next up, for under the eyes, I'm using Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. I am a light pale, so you normally just screw this up once and then I just dab under the eye a couple of times. Don't overdo it. Remember, the key is to keep this as natural as possible. And using the ring finger, just dab it in. So I've just put my BB cream on and I've got a bit of concealer under the eyes to hide those dark circles. Next up, I've got the Jane Iredale pressed powder in Golden Glow. So I simply just use my brush, pick up the powder, tap, or back into the palette, and then just smooth over the skin. Make sure you get under the eyes, down into the neck again, into the ears. Okay, as you can see, I've finished up my base. It's pretty well blended. I next have a palette by Beat It, which is by W7. I got it from Chemist Warehouse in Australia, and I'm using all over the color. It's called Big A, just over here. So I just grab that on my finger and I just go all over the eyelid, up to the brow line. For most things, I'll use my fingers. There are a couple of things I'll use brushes for, but I like to have more control with my fingers. The next color I'll use is called Loved Up. So it's, as you can see, that one there. I will put that on the mobile lid, so the lid that moves, hence why it's called mobile. Just across once like that, just for a bit of shimmy shimmy. As I said, you want to keep it as natural as possible for castings. And then I like to just put a little bit of a darker color in my crease. So I've just got a crease brush by Jane Iredale that looks like that. It's about 100 years old, as you can see. But I am using on this palette a color called Lodad and Billboard. So it's those two colors there, as you can see. I just tap the dark one a little bit and then pick up the more natural one like that. Tap, you don't want too much. As I said, you want to be as natural as possible for castings. Tap it and then go into the crease and open up the eye. Into the crease and open up the eye. As you can see, I've kind of defined the eyes slightly. If you feel like you've overdone it, just grab your finger and smudge it out a little bit. I'm all about the fingers. Next up, I'm going to use the 3D Brow Tones by Benefit. Super easy to use. It's like a brush that I simply put through my eyebrows to define. Nothing over the top for castings. I've got my brows and my eyes done so far. Next up, I'll put some bronzer on, and I use the Natural Glamour Loose Bronzing Powder in Winter. So as I said, it is a loose bronzing powder, so just be careful when you do open it. I just go into the lid, pick up some and tap it back into the lid and close it back up. Whew. Whew. Made a bit of a dust storm there. I generally start on my cheeks, then I'll go up across the forehead and then under the, and then I tighten my brush into a shape like that and I go one down the side of the nose like that. Next up, I've got the They're Real mascara. Love this one, been using it for a while. Still haven't found one better. It's by Benefit. And I'll just coat the lashes. Ow. I personally like to put some mascara on my bottom lashes. When you're doing a natural lock, try not to overdo it. So I simply just go over them and make them a little bit darker. There we go. I just feel like it makes my eyes pop a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. For the lips, I generally go for a lip gloss. In this case, I've got Just Kissed Lip and Cheek Stain by Jane Iredale. The colour is Forever Pink. So I just put that over my lips. This is my natural base for castings. I will have to deal with my hair now. So the next section, I'll be showing you how I do my hair, guys. Yeah. A la Naturelle.